Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chris. You have not seen me for a minute, and that's because I have been working so much, and I've been trying to get videos done, but I literally work midday, so it's hard to get anything done. I work till nighttime sometimes too, but not too late, but by then I just don't even feel like filming. Yes, we are comfortable for this video. I am in my blankets, I'm in my pajama pants. But we are going to do our March wrap up video. Yay! So since March was so busy, your girl did only read 4 books. I am a bit sick, so I might be a little bit out of it, but we're gonna do this video nonetheless because I'm waiting to do this for a bit. My first book, Annotating Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino. This book got a 5 stars from me very easily. It was a short book, first of all. I absolutely loved both of the characters so very much. I put my little things right there. So I did like pink for romantic, red for sad, gray for quotes, blue for funny, light blue for funny, and dark blue / purple for relatable. So you can see I got a couple of those. I might have to read this for a second time to annotate it even more. Because I was kind of like skim annotating while I was reading this. But this book was 5 stars. It was so good. I loved both of the main characters. I love the story. The only thing that would have made it even that much better would be the ending. Like, I feel like we got so much of their past and a little bit of their present. But I feel like it would have been even better if we got more of their future, you know? I cried, I laughed. You guys know it's not hard to make me cry. I absolutely love this book. The next book that I read was Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark. This is the second book in the Brutal Birthright series. Now, I gave this book 3.5 stars. Listen, I love my dark romances, everything like that, but this was like a dark romance I couldn't get behind. Like, I don't know what it was. This was like a modern day like storytelling of Beauty and the Beast, and it was 3.5 stars for me. Honestly, it wasn't hard to get through, but there was just some things in the book where I was just like, okay, that's a bit much, or like it made me dislike the main character in this book. And Nessa Griffin, the main girl, and the main guy is Miko. Nessa was fine. There wasn't a lot to her character. Like, it was supposed to be like her growing up. There was supposed to be like strong character development from both of them. In this book, and this was a theme in my other dark romance book, it was like her parents saw her in like a whole different light, like their little princess. She's the youngest sister, and so they didn't want to like let go of her and like give her up, like anything like that. And Miko was giving her the chance, like, I guess, be like a grown woman, not always be like bright and bubbly or like have these expectations of her or whatever. So I guess that was good in this book. I don't know, it's just 3.5 for me. You know, nothing special, nothing bad, just 3.5 stars in the middle. This was my second thriller / mystery book. This is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I did buy the whole trilogy. And this book I gave 4.5 stars. First of all, I did not guess the ending at all. I absolutely loved how determined Pip was, the main girl in this book. I loved how determined she was. There were some times where I was like, girl, shut up, stop talking, you're like doing too much. But then there's other times where that worked in her favor, you know what I mean? And it worked in her favor a lot in this book. She was a little bit annoying in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, but I loved the detail. I'm looking through it, like looking for like because she made like a whole like murder map. I have to find it again, I don't know where, but it was pretty good. The chapters were not that long, they're pretty short, just like the chapters in all these other books. They were like mid-sized to short, none of them were really long. It did take me a little bit to get through this just because this was only my second mystery / thriller book, and so I wanted to see like how I was getting along with it, and there was a lot of detail. You have to like pay attention to like thriller and mystery books in order to like get it. At least that's how I have to do it. So it took me a little bit of time to read it, just like it took me a little bit of time to read If We Were Villains by ML Rio, you know? Like, you don't want to miss anything in like a mystery book and a thriller book. You get it? Right, like how you wouldn't want to miss it in like a movie. You pay attention to the details of the horror or the thriller or the mystery movie, you know? Like, see if you can connect the dots. I could not connect the dots at all, and it was really staring in our faces, but it did take me a bit to read this. The last book that we read for this month is Hooked by Emily Mcintyre. Is a part of a Never After series. I just picked up Scarred and Wretched, the second and third book in the series, today at Barnes & Noble's. Loved it. This book, it's my baby. This book absolutely got 5 stars from me. Listen, you know how like I gave this 3.5? They're both dark romances, okay? This one was by far darker and spicier than this one, which is why I think I also gave it a 5 stars, but it had that same aspect where her dad was a terrible person, didn't pay attention to her, but she was like the daughter to like an important man, and she had these expectations on her, and she was treated like a little girl where she's like fragile. And literally James, Wendy is the girl, Wendy Michaels, and then James, I forget his last name, but it's Hook. It's literally Wendy, Darling, and Hook. Okay, that's what this is. Hook did not treat her like a little girl. He treated her like a woman. She was independent. She was doing her own stuff. Like, she had it all together, you know? And so I guess that's why she also clung to him, like, very well. And they just mixed very well. And this story was, the villain got the girl and he didn't have to change himself. Like, he opened up to her, but he didn't necessarily, like, change his ways. Like, towards the end of this book, though, like, there wasn't, like, a third act breakup. It was just, like, there was a third act something. I'm not going to spoil it for you. There was a third act something, but it wasn't a breakup. It was a lot. I couldn't put this book down, like, at all. Absolutely 5 stars. So, yeah, again, sorry for not posting as much. I will try to get this video up to you guys in a bit. Hopefully this week. I'm going to start editing it tonight. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.